Hello, accelerators. I know how much you like it when I go live. I actually like it too, but I'm in a place right now in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and I do not have Wi-Fi. So I am recording this video so you have an opportunity to watch it later when I can upload it to the internet. I am on an RV trip. It's the first RV trip I've ever taken, and I'm actually really excited. Let me see if I can show you what we're traveling in. It's a 31-foot Winnebago. It has all the comforts of home, probably more so than my home, and it's been really fun. We've been exploring Lake Superior and some of the towns that are around Lake Superior. Today we went on an island cruise, which was absolutely freezing, but it was totally worth it because we got to see a lot of really cool stuff. So I have 3 lessons for today that I want to share with you. The first, and probably the most important, is that you never know what you can do until you try. Now, huge companies, big organizations have been built on this same premise. My daughter works as a kids race coordinator for Spartan Race Inc. They're the crazy obstacle races like American Ninja, but outside. And Spartan believes that you will never know what your body can accomplish until you test it to the absolute limit. So the same way as Spartan thought about that, we've thought about that. We never thought we could power an RV all the way up to 6 hours outside of Madison, Wisconsin. But my friend Terry, she's a RV ninja. And this was her plan to see if she could manage the RV on her own. Her husband died over a year ago, and she didn't want to sell the RV that they had planned to retire in together. But he did all the driving. He did all the hookups. He pretty much did everything. So the question was, could she be able to handle it when it was just her? And I'm happy that she invited me to come along because I got a chance to try out some stuff. Like today, I hooked up the electricity for the RV all by myself. And as you know, electricity is important. Secondly, in order to learn something new, you have to make a few mistakes on the way. So it's very easy for me to identify the mistakes that we've made. Everything from not being close enough to the hookup, to then moving the RV to be closer to the hookup, and then finding out that the hookup actually stretched and we didn't have to move the RV closer. All of this stuff, if you didn't feel comfortable making mistakes, then you would never try anything new. And if you never try anything new, you're bound to live a really boring life. Third, given all that, if you're going to do something that demands a lot of risk, a lot of courage, a lot of bravery, something like pivoting your job in the midst of a worldwide global pandemic, you can process the scariness. You can think about how nerve-wracking it is. And the easy way out is totally to continue to follow the same path that you always had, which could be waiting for face painting to open back up again, waiting for a job opportunity to fall out of the sky, trying to be satisfied with homeschooling your kids and having your significant other at home 24/7 when you know that that's not everything that fulfills you. But sometimes you just have to take the plunge. You have to go for it. You have to get in the RV, you have to start the engine, and you have to learn how to drive. Or as my friend Terry says, sometimes you just have to jump into the deep end in order to assure yourself that you know how to swim. That's it for today. I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the fall foliage.